Welcome back for day 18. And sometimes when you make Star Wars toys, you have to make toys of, bona fide war criminals. War criminals like Anakin Skywalker, as seen here in Star Wars Ahsoka. This was a really cool figure here because, it's depicting Hayden Christensen's Anakin as seen in Ahsoka, but actually for the first time in live action wearing the full Clone Wars costuming that they made up for the animated series. He shows up in the world between worlds, and he is trying to teach Ahsoka. And again, it is really, really cool that Hayden got to wear this iconic look that, let's be honest, I think a lot of us associate with Anakin more than his Revenge of the Sith outfit, because he spent a lot more time wearing this variant, this Jedi armor that is very much it's very cool design. Got his lightsaber right over here. His weapon is his life. So let's get this out. We can see here that, it's the same saber that Luke would go on to use. And looking at Anakin himself. This is a design that we have seen in the Black Series before, but we have not seen it with this close of a Hayden Christensen likeness. It's kind of nuts getting to actually finally see this for the first time in live action. We got all the armor details here. One thing I didn't pick up on until years and years later with regards to Anakin's armor is that it straight up is like the Darth Vader armor. Like they put a whole bunch of cues in here just to give a prelude to Darth Vader's armored look. And speaking of looks, taking a look at Anakin's face, this is a really, really good Hayden Christensen likeness. It's a good likeness of the digitally de-aged Hayden that they used in the Ahsoka episode where he shows up. Like we got all the detail there. He's looking a bit more serene than a lot of episode 3 figures would. He still has the scar over there. And articulation wise, let's see. We have the 2 points of articulation there. We have the upper and lower necks. Pretty standard stuff. We have this hard plastic shell here. It's kind of glued down, it looks like. And then, we have the arms, shoulders. You can see here, really good butterfly joint here. Really, really good range of motion in the butterfly joint. And we can see that we have shoulder pads with that newer style where they are soft plastic and they are also just part of the socket itself. So you can move the arm independent of that and you can still twist the shoulder armor around. It's a nice little touch that they do these things. It's honestly a really good toy design. Swivel here above the elbow. Elbow cut is just a little more than 90 degrees. And then it's got an older style in and out right here, as well as just a wrist swivel. This one here is also in and out. I mean, I guess he is meant to be holding lightsabers. What else here? Legs. Legs only go out to about there. Very limited legs. And in fact, it's actually an older leg style too. Because, they're pinned joints. Interesting, he doesn't have pinned arms, but he does have pinned legs. But that means that since this is the older style, he does have this swivel up here still, which is good. We have a double jointed knee, which again, older style. And what else? And of course we have ankle tilt over there. I suspect they probably went with these legs because they probably had them already, just from older Anakin toys, because this is, depict probably bits and pieces that they were able to pick and choose from other Star Wars figures. The soft goods for the cape are actually really nice too. They've got the 2 layers there. They've got the inner tunic and they have the outer tunic. It looks really good, quite frankly. Like the whole look, like visually, this figure is incredibly impressive. I really like how he turned out. Again, it's just a really good Hayden Christensen likeness. And then you have the cut like down the middle of the tunic there, which is, mostly hidden by the armor. He also has a ball jointed waist. I forgot to point that out too. Fairly standard Black Series feature right there. And the belt is also loose as well too. I think it does plug in on the very back just to anchor it a bit. But otherwise, it does have some play. Lightsaber, like most, we can have the blade pop out. like so. And then we can take this blade and we can slot it in right over here. And we can give him some lightsaber storage, which, yeah, looks pretty good. I will say about the only real thing with this Anakin looking at him is that the arms are a little bit awkward. Like, if you look at the posing on this arm, the proportions on this arm kind of look way off the way that it's bent here. It looks a little bit wonky. I don't know what it is exactly, but it feels like that the upper arms are just a little bit too long. I don't know if that's what it is, but it is really weird. But that being said, I mean, yeah, the arms do look a little bit off on him, but I mean, the overall complete package for Anakin does look really, really good. Anyway, with all that said, this is Anakin, a very good representation of how he appeared in the Clone Wars, but if that was translated into a live-action costume. He looks really good. He is just the lovable scamp war criminal that whose war crimes we all overlook for most of the series. And, yeah, he looks great. He looks really good, and if you're a fan of Clone Wars era Anakin, this is definitely something I would recommend to pick up. And with that said, this is going to be Techno, signing off.